goes up, comes back down, and your day will come around. I don't wanna fix this, you already like this. Forgot. What goes up, comes back down. What goes out, comes around. What goes up, comes back down, and your day will come around. Oh no. What goes up, comes back down. What goes out, comes around. You're so done and restless. You already restless. What goes up, comes back down, and your day will come around. I don't wanna fix this. You already like this. Forgot. falling. I'm far from perfect, but I know what my worth is, more than you're giving. What goes up comes back down, what goes out comes around. You're so dumb and reckless, you already reckless. What goes up comes back down, and your day will come around. And I don't wanna fix this, you already like this. For what goes up comes back down, what goes out comes around. Yeah. What goes up comes back down, and your day will come around. Oh no. What goes up comes back down, what goes out comes around. You're so dumb and reckless, you already reckless. What goes up comes back down, and your day will come around. And I don't wanna fix this, you already like this. But what goes up comes back down, what goes out comes around. You're so dumb and reckless, you already reckless. What goes up comes back down, and your day will come around. And I don't wanna fix this, you already like this for good. You came with a warning, I should have seen it, my bad for falling. I'm far from perfect, but I know what my worth is, more than you're giving. What goes up comes back down, what goes out comes around. You're so dumb and reckless, you already reckless. What goes up comes back down.
So, firstly, a very warm good evening to everyone. I'm delighted to extend a very warm welcome to our guest and audience on behalf of Riva Engineering College. Since 1964, our institution has stood as a pillar of academic excellence, boosting MBA grading across three branches, nurturing talent through both undergraduate and postgraduate programs. The Alumni Circle Hirat Jayanti Lecture Series, a collaborative initiative by our training and placement cell with RECpedia. This series aims to empower students and faculty members alike through engaging lectures. It provides a platform for innovation and mentorship with our campus. Today, we are privileged to have our guest, Honorable Alumni, Mr. Amit Dhariwal, sir, a visionary mechanical engineer from our college class of 2000 with a stellar career spanning over 18 years in world's leading companies and financial institutions. Today, we are having him to get insights on the very crucial topic that is career planning. Sometimes we don't know what are the cons and pros of that career or that path. So today, sir will be guiding us. Before any delay, I would like to call Astha to welcome our guest. I would like to call Sarvagit for the introduction of our guest. Sarvag, please continue.
Good evening, everyone. Introducing our esteemed guest, Shri Amit Dhariwal sir, a visionary mechanical engineer from our college class of 2000, with a stellar career spanning over 18 years in world's leading companies and financial institutions. As the founder director of Excellent Me, he has demonstrated expertise in managing and delivering multi-million dollar projects in capital market and investment banking domain. With a BE and MBA from IBS Hyderabad under his belt, he is not only a certified businessman but also a life and career coach. His achievements speak volumes, having been honored with a prestigious award like Ace Tech Mahindra, Rhetoric Champion, Mahindra Satyam, and Power of Idea by the Economics Times. Dhariwal's passion for guiding and inspiring students is evident through his engaging sessions. On understanding the secrets of career planning and limitless success, let's warmly welcome Amit Dhariwal, sir. Thank you. Over to you, Niharika ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much, Sarvagya. And I would like to call Ayush to welcome the guest.
Good evening, everyone, respected, esteemed alumni, seniors, and to all audience. It is an honor to have you all here today for this special event. Today, we have a very special guest with us. It is my privilege to welcome Sri Amit Dhariwal sir. We are incredibly fortunate to have him with us today. He will be sharing his insight on career planning, a topic that is crucial for all of us as we navigate our educational and professional journey. We are excited to learn from his experience and gain valuable guidance from someone who have walked the path we aspire to follow. Please join me in welcoming Sri Amit Dhariwal sir. Sir, we are honored to have you here with us. Over to you, Niharika ma'am.
Thank you, Ayush. Sir, today we are having our very new recruited members here. Well done, Ayush Sarvagya. Sir, have you sent PPT to ma'am?
Yeah, I have sent it. Just if it's received or not, if someone can confirm. And sorry for
Yes,
the delay in sending.
yes, sir, I'm confirming. Wait, sir.
And thanks a lot, Niharika. Thanks a lot, Sarvagya Ayush. And I'm very delighted to, uh, little emotional, because it's almost 25 years, or almost 25, 24, 25 years. I'm talking to someone from GC Riva, and like the college has given us a lot, and the batchmates we have are still in touch. So it's always a very cherished memory whenever we like talk about JC Riva. So I hope like you all will have the same once you left the college, or like I think most of you are still in the college, but yeah. So thanks for arranging this, and this is very innovative. Means whoever is behind this, I highly appreciated the effort, because it's very much required for the students and for us as well. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You came with a warning. I should have seen it. My bad for falling. I'm far from perfect, but I know what my worth is. More than you're giving. What goes up comes back down. What goes out comes around. You're so dumb or reckless. You already reckless. What goes up comes back down. And your day will come around. I don't wanna fix this. You already like this.
Only because I think if I move it to complete PPT mode, I won't be able to see anything, anyone else also. So I hope, Niharika, is this fine?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm Amit Dhariwal. I will like give my introduction a little later, but just to start with, like today we are not talking being an engineer college presentation. There are no technical things over here. We will be talking very on very different subjects, very different topics. And to start with, I would like to start some of my like story characters. So let's meet those story characters to understand who are they. Okay, so I'm going into this mode only. Okay, so let's meet the three characters of our story: Sonu, T2, and Sweetie. Now, what are they doing? They are excellent in all these three are engineering graduates, like they are about to finish their engineering. Sonu is excellent in the studies, 95% marks. T2 is kind of okay average guy. Sweetie is also okay average in the studies, but she knows herself much better, like, and she understands, she's more of social person, she handles challenges very well, good at compliance and regulation sort of thing. So this was her quality. Now what they are doing, so for Sonu it's like kind of they have just finished their final years and now moving for the placements and the jobs. So what is happening, so there is no career exploration. So Sonu has not done anything. He and parents just want to be computer science engineer and that's what they are targeting. Let's hear about T2. No idea. So like he was not with, that's why like the life is not satisfying them, for them. Life is not very happy for them. So that's what like Sweetie is saying, that like yeah, I obviously know that money is important, but what I further focused upon is like whether the time I'm going to join or any work, I'm enjoying that time or not. So for our most of our work, whatever we are doing, like whatever we are doing, each one of us, 10 to 12 hours we have to invest our time in our careers. And if you're not enjoying that time, definitely you cannot do very well. 5 years 10 years you will definitely going to थकने वाले हो आप, राइट, उससे आगे नहीं जा सकते हो. So time, enjoying the time is very very important. Very important thing is progress. अभी तो आपने दो, I will be shifting from like Hindi to English, I hope that's fine. uh, so like the progress part is very very important, and we never ever think about it. What we think is the initial package. Okay, I'm getting a package of 25 lakh rupees per annum, I'm getting a package of 50 lakhs per annum, but I'm not at all giving a thought on what will be my progress 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line. And that's what Sweetie is saying, like I have taken care of this progress part. So like Sonu or T2, what you are doing, you have joined or jumped into the race initially, but you are not, now you are not able to grow, you are not able to progress, and that's why you are not happy or satisfied. And the top one is fulfillment. Like at the end, this looks to be very like psychologically very strong thing, or kind of very religious kind of thing. But at the end you are here in life to to do something. And that's what the original, like the actual fulfillment. At the end of your career you should feel happy that yeah, I have fulfilled my life. So this should be, I just want to take everyone this note, even even like very seniors who may have joined us, or any even juniors who are not yet joined any colleges or something like that. But this definition of career is very very important, that this pyramid you keep in mind, that your career should offer you money, should give you time which you can enjoy, you should have sufficient progress in the career, and you should at the end should have the fulfillment. So keep this definition of career in mind, and that's what the Sweetie is saying, that like I took care of these parameters for my career planning. Okay, and what you have done, Sonu and T2, you just jumped into the race. You never realized. You just assume that okay, everyone is running marathon. Let me also run the marathon. However, probably you were strong in swimming, but no, because everyone was running into marathon, you just jumped into that race. Or probably you must be good at cycling, but no, again everyone is running the marathon, let me join the lobby over there, let me forget myself, let me see what is happening in the world. So at every time our focus is on the outside. When we plan our career, when we think of our career, our complete focus is on the outside world. Okay, which thing is hot in the market? Artificial intelligence, machine learning, computer science. Okay, this is hot, but my dear, are you really good into that or not? You never evaluate that, you just jumped into the wagon. Okay, this is hot in the market, let me jump in and join in. So Sonu and T2, this is what you have done wrong. And now let's also understand why to plan a career and how I have planned the career. So there are a lot of internal parameters which we need to understand. Now let's keep a very very that's a good time we need to explain these topics, but let me be little fast over here, and I'm very hopeful that everyone understands and take a note of this. So we know in our day to day job we have to definitely perform certain tasks. Now what are those tasks? Those tasks needs skill. तो यदि मैं बोल रहा हूँ आई एम कम्युनिकेटिंग समथिंग, आई नीड स्किल टू कम्युनिकेट. if I'm doing some like if I'm building I'm building something like a building or a machinery or something, then I need skills to like analyze it, logically fit it, do all this mechanism or in place or not. So at every task needs a skill, and for that, what we need to understand is, are we really good in that particular task or not? So that's what is our aptitude and the learning styles. Now, everyone knows about the aptitude. Okay, अब aptitude, हाँ कुछ तो होता है. कोई कंपनीज रहती है वो aptitude test लेती है for their entrance and all those things. कुछ होता है. But let's understand what is this aptitude. I just take a pause of 5 seconds and give you an idea, or give yourself a thought that, like, what do you think about the aptitude? What aptitude means to you? Okay, so aptitude in general is nothing but a very simple definition. Your natural ability to do something. Natural ability. And you can check it right now. If I give you, if you are a right hander, I ask you to take your left hand and just write, I am the best. What I'm saying, if you are a right hander, take your left hand, write with your left hand, I am the best. What's going to happen? You will take more time, you won't have that good quality of the output of writing, because naturally you are not a left hander, you are a right hander, and you are not using the making the best use of your ability with your left hand. This is so simple thing, but this mistake we make in our career. We always go, or we never analyze ourselves that, okay, where I'm naturally good at, and then my career should be aligned to that. Instead, what I do, I assign my career to something where probably I'm not good at. So definitely I have to struggle for my life. So to perform any task, you need the skills. And for that skills, it is very important that you understand what is your aptitude, which is your natural style, and what is your learning styles, how you learn very fast. Because every career you have to learn. You cannot say, okay, now I am an engineer, I don't need any learning. No, you have to learn at every stage. Every 3 months, 6 months, you have to upgrade yourself. So if your career is not matching your learning style, it's not going to help you.
Sir,
Yeah, Niharika.
sir, I guess slide is stuck in. Uh, Actually, presentation is stuck in one slide, sir.
Oh,
So can yes, sir.
is it now better or
Yes,
no?
sir. Now it's better. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So I just showcased this slide where I was giving the definition of the career, like this pyramid.
Yes,
We should always keep in mind, and that's what the rate race that we just jump in without, without our own awareness what we are. So now the
yes, sir.
key important parameters we should keep in mind while we plan our careers. So aptitude and learning styles. That's what we quickly talked about, right? Now the next important thing, which is again, uh, एटलीस्ट इंडिया में हमारे पास बहुत ही कम फोकस है इसके ऊपर. EQ इज समथिंग लोग सुनते हैं, इमोशनल क्वेश्चन इज कमिंग अप rather than IQ, which is definitely there. But one another parameter is the personality, which is very very rare. No one talks about that, but it impacts the career very badly, and I have faced that myself in my own life, in my own career. So let's understand what is that personality. And again, don't go by the personality. Okay, how a person is looking, oh, he's looking very great, he's talking very elegantly. No, that's not the personality. Here we are talking about the psychological personality, and what it means is how you think, behave, process the things, take the decisions, and all those things, because that makes a lot of difference, much difference. And now let me give you a quick example over there. So personality takes very key aspects. One aspect is, like how you process the information. Now there are two major patterns to process the information. One pattern is based upon your senses, all your sense organs, what they are presenting to you, that is the information to you, and that's how you process it. There is another personality who is futuristic, who doesn't look on or go by the senses, that always go by the what is not available, what is not visible. And that's how that personality process the information. Let me try to make it a little bit more simpler, and you can imagine yourself which kind of personality you are. Okay, so let me let's there be a kind of panting in front of you, and that panting in front of you, so many personalities will process it like this: okay, this panting is square in shape or rectangle in shape. This painting has used red, blue, white, green colors. This painting tells me about showing me a tree over there, showing me sun over there, showing me mountains over there. So this is what is all your senses are talking to you. But the other personality who is not focused on the sense based processing but on the futuristic post processing, that personality will think, okay, what this painting is going to tell me, why someone has made this painting, who may be the creator of this painting, why he has done so, what message he wants to give from this painting. Same painting, but two very very different approach to look at the painting and to process the information which the painting is presenting to us. And that's what is your personality. So if your personality is sense based, and just by very wrong reason you got into a career which demands a futuristic based processing. So just for example, designing part, designing needs a futuristic version, not the uh, definitely it's a combination, but more of that kind of processing of information is required. So you have to be very careful while you plan your career or select your career. And that's what Sweetie is saying that I have done in my career planning. And at the end, when you have to feel happy about the work done and energetic for the next day, that's what is required. You should have the interest in the work that you are doing, and you are motivated to do that work on a continuous basis. If your environment is not offering, your career environment, we are talking about the career environment, the office in which you are working, the people with which you are working, the kind of industry you are working, if that is not motivating enough, you are not going to make that good progress. After initial years you will grow, but after 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, you will always going to face the challenges. And Sweetie says that that's what I have done. While deciding my career, I went with my strength, which is like like I know myself, I know I'm a social, I know I can handle challenges, I know I good at compliance and regulations. And that's why I have joined after my engineering, I have joined as a as a environmental engineer and running as a project manager. And that's why I'm earning so well, because I'm trying to justify my strength, and I'm making best use of my natural abilities, which is like my personalities, my EQ, my aptitude learning styles. And that's what my key message to everyone. Whatever stage you are in your life, you are just starting with your engineering, you are going to finish your engineering. If you are already in job for, let's say, 5, 10 years right now, or even you have some your youngsters 10th in 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th who are going to start their career planning, always think of this perspective. Keep your interest in mind, keep your aptitude, know the definition of aptitude, we have discussed that. Little bit know your personality, what kind of personality you are, what is the motivators, what are the motivators for you, what is the learning styles which can help you grow very fast. And then EQ is also one of the thing. Okay, so that sweet spot is the best and the perfect career. When once you have the confluence of all these things in place, you can design the best career. And like what has happened with Sonu and T2. Sonu, you have very less interest, you although you have joined, but like the work that you are doing, you have very little interest. And that's why initially you have joined very well, you have grown for 5 years, but now you are lagging behind. Same way with T2. Probably started with a computer science degree and started with a good package, but the natural strength. So what T2 is struggling with, like rather than the work, if you are good at the work, if you are good at that work, and if the work matches to your natural strength, you will finish that task quickly. Within 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, you will finish your task. But what T2 is struggling with, the same piece of code or same piece of work, he has to go for 10 hours, 12 hours. Then how you will have a social life, how you can help your families or like the friends, how you are going to that do that. And that's why it won't hit you immediately. So gradually you are going to make a plateau in your career. And that's where I am, Sweetie. Like 5 years, definitely initial 5 years probably I was lagging behind you, but now this is my progress, and I'm way beyond you, way beyond you. And not only on my money part, but I am successful, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and I'm doing in my life what I think I'm here for. So Keep this chart in your mind. Keep this uh, parameters in your mind while we plan our career. And Sonu and Titu, that's what is happening in your life. I'm on the right side, so I'm talking about right side of mine in this slide, and you are on the left side, where you are struggling with your time while I'm finishing my time on work on time. You are struggling with your work, I'm finishing my work on time. You are struggling with your growth, I'm getting promotions year on year. You are struggling with your family lives because you have all these problems in your life while I'm enjoying my family life. You are kind of running a kind of stuck and not getting progress, not getting promotions while I am going ahead in my life. And here you have developed the medical problems and I'm enjoying life with my family. This image keep in your mind. My humble request, because this is what these decisions that you are going to take right now can cause these things in your life. Now it's your choice, you want to go left or right direction. Okay, so that's how these are the secrets of the career. You have to be self-aware. Self-aware on what? Self-aware on all these parameters that we are talking about: your interest, your aptitude, personalities, motivators, learning styles. If you are aware of these parameters to the maximum potential, pretty sure that you will jump in a good career. Attitude, uh, I would say it's a very very long topic to talk about, but again, you should have always a correct attitude, because the industry, I have worked for 20 years, and I'm very sure my all my colleagues, whoever has joined this talk, they are aware, like at the end, in the organization, in the corporate or in the business, what matters is the attitude. What kind of attitude you are showing? Are you showing dull mindset? Are you showing lethargic attitude? You are not ready to learn, it's not going to help you, whatever you do, whatever you joins, you know. So you should have a very good attitude around this. Life skills, there are various life skills. Again, it's a very huge topic to talk about, but in general, some good habits, for example, exercising, reading good books, like planning your day, scheduling your day. So these are all the life skills you can at a very high level talk about. But very important right now we are talking about is the self awareness. So with this, if you go into a career, it's very sure that you are fulfilled, and ultimately you will gain the success and happiness. Okay, so just to recall, we have talked about two three very very important concepts. And my dear friends, my humble request, based upon how I have shifted my career, uh, I was also, at our time 20 years back, there were not much choices. We have no choices, and there were no one to tell us, like how you should do the planning about your career. But I still see that even after 20 25 years, the same pattern keeps going on. And the pattern is, like how we plan our career. Very random, very random way of planning. Okay, how much marks I'm getting? Okay, I'm kind of 90%, 95% in my engineering, I'm definitely will get a good job. You are absolutely wrong. You are absolutely wrong. Okay, what my friend is doing, what my family is suggesting. Okay, my family is suggesting, like my nephew, my mama's uncle, मेरे मामा के बच्चे, या मेरे चाचा के बच्चे, वो तो यूएस में बैठे हैं, वो बोल रहे हैं कि ये कर लो. Again, a very wrong way of deciding your career. वो बैठे हैं तो उनसे पूछो कोई स्ट्रगल कितना कर रहे हैं, if again they are not in the right career, you know. And then we always think about, okay, मैं बॉय हूँ तो मुझे ये काम करना चाहिए, या ये काम मुझे जज नहीं करता है, like these are more of girlish work, fashion designing. अरे भाई क्यों गर्लिश है? एंड सेम वे, गर्ल है तो उनको लगता है कि भाई क्यों, अभी भी मुझे लगता है वही होगा. मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग में अभी शायद थोड़ा हमारा स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ गया होगा, बट एट अवर टाइम मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग वाज ब्लैंक, नो गर्ल्स वर देयर for obvious reasons. And then very very wrong way of planning the career. What is hot in the market? अरे अभी कंप्यूटर साइंस चल रहा है, एआई चल रहा है, एमएल चल रहा है. बट भाई उसकी उसकी सच्चाई भी जानो साथ में, और ये भी जानो कि आप उसमें कितने अच्छे हो. करियर तो अच्छा है, बट आप कितने अच्छे हो ये बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. एंड देन वी डू सम रैंडम गूगल सर्च. अच्छा थोड़ा ये देखा, अच्छा क्या हॉट है मार्केट में, व्हाट्स व्हाट आर द टॉप 10 careers, high paying careers in India, high paying careers in US. अच्छा ये लिस्ट मिला है, let me focus on this, let me plan on this. This is our way of planning our career. If not, the last things are like the fear. सोसाइटी, अरे मैं 95% मार्क लेके आया और लोग बोलेंगे कंप्यूटर साइंस नहीं ले रहा है, क्या बेवकूफी कर रहा है. अरे भाई समझो, है ना? That's what the things we do in our life. We have the fear of society. We go, okay, should I go against these established norms or not? Leave this, these are not going to help. We are into change world, we are now into change industry. I will show what's coming up next. So that's why, rather than random planning, you should always plan or go for the systematic planning of career. And what is that? We have already discussed. Self awareness is the greatest key. Observe yourself. Keep an eye on yourself rather than outside. अच्छा, विराट कोहली ने दाढ़ी बढ़ा ली या दाढ़ी काट ली, उसका मतलब नहीं है. ये देखो कि तुम क्या कर रहे हो, तुम्हारी स्ट्रेंथ कहाँ पे है. वी आर ऑलवेज इन टू अदर्स. अच्छा, मेरा बैचमेट क्या कर रहा है, वो उसको कितने मार्क्स आ गए, कितनी पढ़ाई कर रहा है वो. अरे तुम क्या कर रहे हो, तुम्हारी स्ट्रेंथ कहाँ है? हैव यू ऑब्जर्व दैट और नॉट येट? राइट. सो डोंट लुक आउटसाइड, always look first inside, where you are strong, what is your strength, and what is your natural strength. क्योंकि यदि आपने अपना करियर आपकी नेचुरल स्ट्रेंथ से अलाइन कर दिया, देयर इज नो लिमिट, नो लिमिट आप कहाँ जा सकते हो. Okay, so self-awareness is the greatest key. Observe yourself, spend some time learning and discussing on careers and trends. अभी आप देख ही रहे हो कि कितने फास्ट वे में इंडस्ट्री चेंज हो रही है. आप खुद से इन चीजों को ट्रैक नहीं कर सकते हो. तो जब भी आप जाते हो, हमारे टाइम पे जीसी रेवा के सामने नाका होता था. बोधी बोलते थे हम उसको, वहां जाते थे, चाय पीते थे. तो जब भी आप चाय पीने जाते हो वहां पे, लाइक टॉक अबाउट द करियर्स, टॉक अबाउट द ट्रेंड्स इन द करियर्स. थोड़ा सा 10 मिनट 15 मिनट दो, एंजॉय योर लाइफ, but at the same time give some thought to what is happening in the market around the careers. And at the end, take the professional help, like, because there are the experts in the market who can help you reaching out to a proper career. That's how you can make a planning around that. Again, to repeat the key points, take a definition of this. Take these characters in mind: Sonu, Titu, and Sweetie. You will always recall this story, how they have started and how they are doing in their life. As per that, what is the career? So your career is something of this pyramid. Money, enjoy the time, you should have sufficient progress, very good progress in your career, fulfillment. And how you should plan your career? So looking at your interest, aptitude, personalities, motivators, learning styles, that should be your pattern of planning your career. Okay, now let me give you little bit of insights why I am talking so much about this. I'm pretty sure you must not be aware of these careers. These are the 20, 30 careers which are already started in the world, but still we don't know about them. I won't be naming all of them, but they are enough. So, for example, now we talk about the robot or robotics. Here we are talking about the robot counselor. Like how you will train a robot. IoT specialist, Internet of Things has started. We know Internet of Thing is something, but yeah, now that's a full-fledged career. Self-driving car specialist, organ body part creator, mind transfer specialist, green power creator, drone traffic optimizer. So this image is about the drone traffic optimizer, because we will need people in future who can manage this drone traffic. There will be hundreds of drones running in the sky. We need someone to do that, right? So think from this perspective, and you can do well once you know your strength. And very, very important thing, why we have to keep this in mind and why I am talking so much about this is because of this. So this is from one of my LinkedIn presentations. Like, I was attending a workshop from LinkedIn where they are saying 50% of all employees will need reskilling by 2025. You know, just in next 1 2 years, 50% of the employees have to reskill themselves. और यदि आपकी strength नहीं है वहां पर, how you will reskill yourself? Just think, just imagine. तब कुछ नहीं होगा, आपको लात पड़ेगी और आप बाहर हो जाओगे. और फिर आप बोलोगे कि अरे यार, मार्केट बड़ा खराब है, इंडस्ट्री बड़ी खराब है. इंडस्ट्री अच्छी है, मार्केट अच्छा है, आप खराब हो. ये चीज आपको ध्यान में रखनी पड़ेगी. Very, very interesting thing. 80 link, this is from LinkedIn. Huh? This I am not telling this. 85% of the jobs that will exist in 2030 have not been invented yet. मतलब अभी तो हमको पता ही नहीं है कि ऐसे 85% कौन से जॉब्स आने वाले हैं. और वो हमने देखा है जब से मोबाइल आया है, तब से आपने देखा कि एप्स, ऐप डिजाइनिंग, मोबाइल डिजाइनिंग, जो भी है, जो सब कुछ आया है, ये कब आया है? लास्ट 7 10 ईयर्स में आया है. और अभी आपको स्पीड पता है, किस स्पीड से हम चेंज हो रहे हैं. एंड दैट्स व्हाट द प्रेडिक्शन. that 85% of the jobs जो 2030 में आने वाले हैं वो आज हमको पता ही नहीं है. तो आप कैसे सरवाइव करोगे? आप तभी सरवाइव कर सकते हो when you are standing over there with your strength, not by looking at others' strength. I hope you are getting my point. तब आपके पास ये बोलने का मौका नहीं रहेगा कि यार मैं तो किसी और की स्ट्रेंथ को देख के चला था, बट अभी मैं इंडस्ट्री से बाहर हो गया. And I especially put this image over here. This was just like yesterday's Times of India in Pune. I got this cutting and I thought it's helpful to hear. So he's Mr. Like Professor Arnab Bhattacharya from IIT Kanpur, and what is telling that in time AI will take over more and more jobs, even skilled jobs. In programming, it may not replace the best coders, but it will replace the average coders. What he's saying, it may not replace the best coders, but it will replace the average coders. Average will be average will be taken over by AI. That's my sense of the future. You will have to be very good at whatever you do. Keep this line in mind. You will have to be very good at whatever you do. और आप अच्छा तभी कर सकते हो जब आपकी नेचुरल स्ट्रेंथ भरपूर हो, आप आपकी नेचुरल स्ट्रेंथ का बेस्ट यूज ले रहे हो. आपका ग्राउंड कैसा होना चाहिए? समवन हैज टू गिव यू दैट कि हाँ अभी यू शुड हैव दैट चॉइस इन योर हैंड कि गेम मेरा होगा, मुझे क्या खेलना है, फुटबॉल खेलना है, क्रिकेट खेलना है, बैडमिंटन खेलना है. आई एम एक्सपर्ट इन टू बैडमिंटन, आई विल चूज माई बैडमिंटन. क्या कोर्ट होगा, किस साइड से मैं खेलूंगा, यदि ये सारी चॉइस मैंने आपके हाथ में दे दी तो डेफिनेटली यू विल डू वंडर्स. बट यदि ये चीजें आपके हाथ में नहीं है, यू विल ऑलवेज स्ट्रगल. So my dear friends, again keep these lines in my mind that you will have to be very good at whatever you do. Okay, with this, I just give my brief introduction. So I passed out in 2000 from GC Riva. After that, 2 years यहाँ इधर उधर जॉब करने के बाद 2002 to 2004 I did my MBA from IBS Hyderabad, and then I started with TCS for 20 years. I was into corporate, working with one few of the best names in the industry. uh, and not only then, but right from 2004 2005, I was always in these thoughts that okay, like why I'm doing this, or what is the good way that I identify myself and I can grow well in my career. And that's where I couldn't find the answers. So like for 15 years I grow very well, I have all the things in the life which are required, but I don't have that satisfaction. Now I'm stuck at the growth, like because my roles, my responsibilities require a specific kind of skills I can develop, but it needs a specific kind of personalities. You should be able to order the peoples, you should be able to tell them okay, you have done this wrong, you have done that very wrong, you're not doing it right. And that is not who I am. I'm very people person. I cannot say anyone on his face or her face that like you are a bad guy or you are not doing your job right. So that was my personality, so I shifted myself. I always think like how I can help people, and gradually I have shifted myself as a kind of career coach, life coach, business coach. But that's not an easy story. Means like don't all go for that. I will always suggest that at the start of your career, plan it very well so that you are into career which matches to your strength, not in the opposite side of it. Otherwise, not many people get these options to go from their one career to another. It's very difficult to shift your lanes. Okay, so like yeah, I do have a lot of certifications. I love writing poems, books, and kind of play musical instruments, and I also work with a lot of startups. This is what I have kind of founded, www.excellentme.in, and with which I'm still running up. uh, Quick highlight on these are kind of services that we provide. So I really want to like to work or love to work with the youngsters from class 8th onwards to plan their careers, graduates, postgraduates. We also help in international educations. uh, and where I was saying, like how the experts can help you. So there are a lot of I would say self-assessment, psychometric, intelligence. I won't say go for intelligence or psychometric kind of test, but still evaluate yourself. So there are a lot of things in the market, some things free, something with the experts. So we do also provide those kind of services, and we provide a very ranking of like what kind of industries will help you a lot, like in which industries you can do very well, in which kind of engineering we never that's our problem. How we decide our engineering. If I am at the top layer, I will always go for computer science. If I am at the bottom layer, I will go for civil engineering. Arey, ye kya pattern hai? You have to understand whether you are good in that engineering or not. Y- There are more than 100 plus branches in engineering, and you cannot be good in each and every branch. As the way you cannot be good in each and every sports. हर स्पोर्ट्स में आप अच्छे नहीं हो सकते हो, वैसे ही हर इंजीनियरिंग में आप अच्छे नहीं हो सकते हो. तो व्हाई नॉट टू पिक द इंजीनियरिंग वेयर यू कैन डू द वंडर. We never think like this. So these are little bit about our services, and like I just very specifically keep this picture over here, and that's the reason we see very small successful people in the world. Why? Because these people have continuously refined their strength. They have come always evaluate, okay, where I am good at, where I am good at, whether my career or my job or my business is supporting that or not. We all know Anil Kumble, he was an engineer. Everyone must be knowing this person. IIT graduate. Everyone must be knowing Tapsi Pannu. Engineer turned to be an actor. This must be some new faces for you. Sonia Thiam, she was a doctor, and then she becomes a kind of cosmetologist or something, like she moved into that one. Surbhi Jain, she was a computer science engineer, moved to dancing. He is Sridharan. He was a consultant with top McKinsey, and he is now the culinary artist, right? So my only message to you is, we are not here to be an average person. Break that shield, break that level of average, and it's very easy to reach the heights with what we have discussed. If you keep, I'm again repeating, if you keep these things in mind, sky is the limit. And that's what I want for all of you. With that, I just close my session, and thanks for listening to me. Thanks for being with us, being with me. Thank you. Thanks, Ferilo.
Thank you very much. Do have got some very much needed knowledge that I was always lacking when it comes to career planning. Since I'm also a mechanical engineer, we don't have much options. We either have there only. We don't have much options. But nowadays we have entrepreneurship and many other, like you have mentioned IoT specialist, many drone surveillance system. So these are the kind of careers that have not been explored much. Sir, can we have now our Q&A session with our junior team?
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Okay, I would like to call Swaranjali, Adarsh, and to Swaranjali, please ask some questions.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Varanjali Pandey, and I am a first year student here. First of all, thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. My question is, how can one balance following their passion versus practical career choices? Like, how to not be like Sonu and Titu and follow our passion like Sweetie?
Yeah. Swaranjali, thanks for that questions, and thanks for remembering those characters. I hope like that will always give you a recall. Uh, so like that's where, Swaranjali, we have to understand what are our strengths. The whole topic that I talked about, and that's what is, you can say that's a passion, but passion is made of what? Our strength only, right? Wherever I'm strong, if I convert that into a proper channel, that becomes my passion. So same thing. I think I'm strong making connections with people, uh, understanding them, empathizing them. That was my strength, and I turned it into my passion to help them. And I shifted my career because my previous career was not offering. So it was not like that career was wrong. I was wrong in that career. So that's how you can turn your passion. So observe yourself, keep observing yourself, give give yourself some time. 10 minutes you should keep for yourself, not in a day I would say, but in a week definitely keep 10 hours, 10 minutes for yourself. Okay, what thing I'm liking, what I'm doing good, what kind of work I'm able to do well. That will give you guidance going forward.
Thanks for that helpful answer, sir. My next question is, how will new technologies like AI change future jobs and career opportunities?
So, Soranjali, that everyone, I suppose this is being asked by for two very very big people also, and they don't have answers for this, for the obvious reasons of the speed with which the world is changing. And that's why I will again quote the same, because I just read it yesterday in the paper. So, like AI is definitely going to replace a lot of things, but if you're good, let's take a small example. What AI is doing right now, AI is doing a kind of coding. So like I belong to an IT industry. So AI is now capable of generating the code on its own, right? So that's why don't need any low level of coders who does that task and takes hours to do that code. AI will generate it in 5 minutes, maximum 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But what piece of code that has to be generated? What kind of solution I'm looking for? That AI cannot do. You have to feed AI that this is the output I am looking for. I am looking for a solution to to have averages of this thousand numbers. Just very small and random example. This thousand numbers are with me. Data of huge data size, let's say 1 lakh kind of records with me. Now, out of this 1 lakh record, what I'm trying to figure out, whether I'm trying to figure out a trend, whether I'm trying to figure out, okay, where this number is lacking, that decision you have to queue. And if you are good at that, AI cannot replace you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for that answer. Uh, my next question is, what strategies do you use for effective time management in a professional setting?
Yeah, good questions, and I suppose it will help a lot because I do use it in one of my programs where I work with the graduates and all those things, making them reaching the next stage. Few quick things I will do, and if you can keep a note and practice it, these are सभी लोग बोल रहे हैं ना, ऐसा नहीं कि बट हम लोग सुनते नहीं है. प्रॉब्लम हमारी ये कि हम सुनते नहीं और फॉलो नहीं करते हैं. So one thing is, always plan your day at the night. At least top 3 4 5 tasks that you want to achieve in the next day, plan it right now in the night before you sleep, that okay, these are the 5 tasks. Without any delay, I will do it. once you have that clarity Once you have that clarity, your next day will be very planned. One thing. Second very important thing is, if something can be done in 2 3 minutes, don't delay that task. अभी आपके सामने वो सिचुएशन नहीं आती होगी, बट आई एम प्रेटी श्योर जो भी यहाँ पर कॉर्पोरेट्स या मतलब हमारे टीचर्स प्रोफेसर्स भी होंगे, तो लाइक थ्रू आउट द डे यू हैव टू ब्राउज थ्रू द ईमेल्स एंड लाइक दैट. और उसमें काफी चीजें रहती हैं. अभी आपके मेल बॉक्स में 1000 मेल पड़े हैं. 1000 मेल में से आपको कुछ तो काम करना है, बट उसमें कुछ चीजें ऐसी रहती हैं जिसको आपको सिर्फ यस नो, ओके, डेलीगेट टू दिस, जिसको कितना लगता है, 2 मिनट लगता है, 1 मिनट लगता है. बट कभी कभी क्या होता है, हम उन चीजों को भी टाल देते हैं. अच्छा, ये अभी मेल तो देख लिया, इसका रिस्पॉन्ड मैं बाद में करूंगा. It will waste your time. So two tips from my side: plan your day ahead. रात में ही कल क्या करना है प्लान करके रखो. फर्स्ट थिंग. सेकंड थिंग, जो चीज 2 या 3 मिनट लेती है उसको उसी टाइम खत्म कर दो, आगे मत लेके जाओ. आई होप दिस हेल्प्स.
Thanks for that answer, sir. At last, I would like to ask you for that one piece of advice you have for us regarding setting and reaching long term career goals.
Look inside.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, because that's what I really believe. Don't go what's happening in the world. We have to keep an eye what's hot in the market, what is, but look inside and evaluate whether you are good in that or not. That's
Yes,
much
sir.
required. So look inside.
I have a
Thank you so
question to
much for that.
Suranjali. Suranjali, these questions were all from you, or these questions have come to you from the YouTube, from our live people, and from the people who are seeing it live, or all these questions were from you?
Some questions are from me too, and some were collectively like we wanted to
So,
ask that
so,
question
so,
from sir.
so we are waiting for the thing because I'm waiting for the questions from the audience.
Yes, These were from my side, sir.
Okay.
Sir, one question that I am getting from audience was that how can we improve our EQ?
EQ is again emotional quotient and it has many parameters. So first thing is you should understand what makes the EQ. So first thing that comes to EQ is like again knowing yourself. So how well averse you are of your emotions. आपको पता चलता है क्या कि मुझे गुस्सा आ रहा है या आपको पता चलता है क्या कि मैं सैड हूँ आपको पता चलता है कि मैं हैप्पी हूँ फर्स्ट इज दैट अवेयरनेस बहुत सी बार ऐसा होता है ना हमको पता ही नहीं रहता ये वी जस्ट गिव द रिएक्शंस है ना वी जस्ट रिएक्ट वी डोंट रिस्पॉन्ड तो ईक्यू का फर्स्ट थिंग है बी लिटिल बिट अवेयर ये थोड़ा पता करना चालू करो कि अच्छा मेरे साथ क्या हो रहा है व्हाट आई एम फीलिंग राइट नाउ आई एम फीलिंग हैप्पी आई एम फीलिंग सैड और उसके पीछे का रीजन वंस यू नो दैट यू नो हाउ आई कैन इंप्रूव इट आपको लगता है कि मैं सैड फील कर रहा हूँ ठीक है ओके आई एम ओके फीलिंग सैड दैट्स नॉट अ बैड थिंग होता है सबके साथ होता है कि कभी कभी अच्छा नहीं लगता है बट व्हाट इज द रीजन बिहाइंड दैट हाउ आई कैन इंप्रूव माय फीलिंग्स एट दिस मोमेंट दैट्स EQ and once you understand that you can do this with your colleagues also you know like once you are in corporate that's what is required because you need to understand the feelings of others if they are reacting you have to calm them down and bring them on the topic
Yes.
right
Yes. Sir, one more question. How important is networking and what are some effective ways to build a professional network and new connections?
Definitely. I'm not sure if we can publish it somewhere like this, but I always go by the mind maps. So I have a mind map created around this, which is all again based upon the AI skills that we have. But yes, networking is definitely very very much important, even if you are not skilled. है ना मतलब आप बहुत अच्छे नहीं हो आपके काम में बट आपकी नेटवर्किंग अच्छी है तो डेफिनेटली यू कैन ग्रो बेटर देन द पर्सन who can do good job so that's how the networking is important to build a professional networking, I would always recommend that LinkedIn is definitely a good platform. But at the same time, what you have to do, you have to make a good LinkedIn profile for yourself. So पहला तो हम सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम ये हो जाता है कि हमारा प्रोफाइल पे कभी ध्यान ही नहीं देते हैं. Again, my mantra, look inside, look at yourself. हम हमारी प्रोफाइल पे कभी ध्यान नहीं देते. हम ये देखते हैं दूसरे की प्रोफाइल कितनी अच्छी लग रही है. You know उसने क्या क्या लिखा है, उसने क्या नहीं लिखा है, and all those things. So make your profile quite good on LinkedIn and then try to correct. So LinkedIn has a lot of beautiful searches which you can use for free, and their AI helps you. So you can identify that okay, if I am focusing on a mechanical industry, मैकेनिकल इंडस्ट्री में भी किस टाइप की इंडस्ट्री में मैं ज्यादा अच्छे से जाना चाहती हूँ उसमें भी किस टाइप के लोग काम कर रहे हैं यू नो यू गिव दैट स्मॉल क्वेरी टू लिंक्डइन लिंक्डइन विल गिव यू ऑल द रिस्पॉन्सेस कौन से लोग हैं यू कैन स्टार्ट नेटवर्किंग तो आपका आधा काम हो गया बिकॉज नाउ यू आर रीचिंग टू द राइट ऑडियंस राइट ऑडियंस को आपने 50 को रीच किया तो दो तो जवाब देंगे उसमें से यू नो सो सो कीप योर प्रोफाइल गुड एंड स्टार्ट सर्चिंग द फीचर्स ऑफ लिंक्डइन
Thank you very much, sir. I would like to ask my juniors, are we left with any other questions? Or you people want to ask some questions to sir? From anyone? I guess, sir, we are done with our question Q&A session. So now I would like to call Anushriya for the vote of thanks.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Anushriya.
Is my camera there? Wait. Okay.
Yes.
On behalf of Riva Engineering College, I want to express our heartfelt thanks to our esteemed alumni for joining us in today's live webinar. We deeply appreciate your invaluable insight and expertise, which have greatly enriched our community. Your dedication to sharing your knowledge and experiences is truly admirable, and it has undoubtedly inspired our audience. Your willingness to support the next generation of professionals is commendable, and the wisdom you shared will guide many on their path to success. We are sincerely grateful for your time, passion, and unwavering commitment to our institution. Your continued engagement strengthens our alumni network and fosters a spirit of collaboration within our community. Thank you once again for your exceptional contribution to today's webinar. We eagerly anticipate future collaboration and opportunities to benefit from your expertise.
Thanks, Anushya, and thanks all for arranging this. This is very helpful for me, and I hope for others as well. And I wish all the very best to all of you who are yet to jump into the career. uh, yeah, plan it well. Plan it well. Thanks a lot, sir. Whoever is available and present, I definitely may not be knowing many of you because we left almost 20-25 years back. But very nice to connect and have plans to visit Riva. If anytime I come over there, I will definitely
But I
visit.
know I'm not worth this more than you're giving. What goes up comes back down. What goes out comes around. You're so dumb or reckless. You already reckless. What goes up comes back down. And your day will come around. I don't wanna fix this. You already like this. Forget. What goes up comes back down. What goes out comes around. What goes up comes back down, and your day will come around. Oh no. What goes up comes back down. What goes out comes